Hi, I'm Boy,
I'm good.
and we're gonna play Warframe. Let's go. So this is oh, I hate this map. This is gonna be hard. It's the
Oh,
it's the original Killican. I don't know how we're gonna live 20 waves on this, but this is a special weekend where there are special items dropping, and we're doing one of those missions right now, and hopefully don't fail. But I think we rolled probably the worst map to try it on. Basically, there's this thing in the middle. Yeah, look, even our clanmates are like, oh god, this map. Um, oh fuck, where is it? It's off in the corner. It's
yeah.
not even in the middle.
So that's not as bad.
Yeah, jeez. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna be nearly as bad. We have to defend this thing from a bunch of bad things. And I'm using an extremely overpowered rocket launcher.
So am I, but I don't like it.
It's sad that you don't like it. It's ridiculous.
It's
You're gonna
boring.
see. It is not boring to throw people 50 feet in the air. This is level... This is the first level and they're already, like, shield drones. This is gonna be hard. We really need a frost.
Everybody's warping around. I don't. I don't know if it's me or you. Is everybody warping around on
No,
your
I think
screen?
I think your internet might be a little crappy right now. It feels okay here. I'm gonna sit up here. This is a new part of the map. Oh, it's bugged. Look, someone's shooting right through it. 1 out of 25 down. So, you want to rant about this game, right? You want to rant about it.
There's always something to rant about.
What is there to rant about right
I
now?
do like that they implemented the countdown wave missions though.
Yeah,
Because there's no like 5 level break like in regular defense mission, and they level up each wave. Enemies do.
yeah. Basically, you can just go forever, or you can get the reward after 5 waves, but for this special weekend, um, instead of it counting up, it counts down. You absolutely have to finish 25 waves for it to get the really crappy artifact or like little item that you can equip with your character that no one's ever going to use for a long time because they're useless, it seems.
Well, these don't sound that great either.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
And
about. These
let's
three.
not forget that they're gonna move the artifacts to Warframe slots, I guess.
Does that mean you have to get more and more of them or something? Like you can have like everyone uses the same ones right now, energy siphon and radar, but are you gonna have to get a bunch of energy
Energy siphon.
siphons?
Let's be real. I mean, that's really the only one that people use.
Yeah, and it's just a nice perk to have somebody with enemy radar on. But these are faction-specific ones. They're good to fight certain factions, like they take
Are
away
they?
their armor. But I'm thinking they're only going to be useful like in extremely high end, like if you're on wave 100 and you really could benefit from having Grenier with 3% less armor. Oh my god, we need a frost
Is it
so
only
bad.
3%?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could be a lot of damage though at a high level.
Stat.
I don't think we're going to win this because we don't have a frost. What I'm talking about is the frost warframe. We're trying to defend this. The frost warframe, as you can imagine, has a bunch of ice and snow and cold abilities, and he has this thing called snow globe, which you can put a big ice egg around any point and you can fire out of it, but you can't fire into it. So that would be lovely for this artifact we're trying to defend against this faction that is all ranged. So I think we're going to run into some trouble.
It doesn't help that we have 2 Emperors.
They're both Ember?
Yes.
Ember is like useless against Corpus. They're good against Infested.
Well,
What?
the worst part about this is
I
we
just got...
coordinated with our clan.
Yeah, with our
It
clan.
still didn't work out too well.
Well, at least the Ember is... One of them's using an Ogress, like me. I haven't failed one of these with the clan yet. We pretty much dominated them, but we've had really incredible Warframe makeups. Right now this game is only PvE, and it's 4-player co-op PvE. And, you know, we're fucking complaining about this, but, you know, that's an improvement that we're, like, kind of worried that we might not win this. Have you ever had that problem before in this game? Before this
No,
weekend?
never.
This is the easiest game in the world. There's no difficulty. Once you level up a couple weapons and get them, put a little bit of time into them and upgrade them a little bit, you dominate. There's nothing
So,
that stands in your way.
yeah, it's a step in the right direction, but it's like, after this weekend ends, are we just never gonna see these again?
Oh, we better. Comedy.
Also, too, like, you know, they had a Frost Prime weekend, like, for the blueprint, and it was supposed to be exclusive. And of course, it didn't end up being that way.
Yeah, no. I'm listening to you, sorry. I'm running in circles around this thing. Skills. Yeah.
This is serious business.
And
I need to
now
stop.
and now you can get the Frost Prime blueprint.
From Void Run.
Yeah, it's not that hard. And then keys were kind of hard to come by for these void runs, like these special drops to go to these special places to get special loot. And they were kind of... Oh, that was just a fucking fiasco. Like, the first weekend they came out with those. And,
Well,
so,
for good reason, people were angry.
yeah, explain that, because you were super mad about it.
Me?
You were super mad about it. I mean, I was too, but
I
you were the
wasn't
one...
mad. I understood the outrage. So, keys were supposed to... You could get them either one of two ways. You could buy them in packs with platinum, which you buy with actual money, or they would drop in certain circumstances. The problem was they weren't dropping at all, except for a very small few people who were maybe only getting one or two
You
at
got one.
most.
You got one when it was hard to find them. I mean, I didn't.
No, I didn't. And not until they changed the drop rates.
So did they change them twice? Because now they're easy as crap to find.
I think so, yeah. But even then, people who were spending money to buy packs were doing Void Run missions, looking for components to special weapons. And there were sets that you could... sets of components for one weapon that were only available from Void Run. And there was a rare component for each set, and those weren't dropping at all. And
It
you
was
had people on the
ridiculously
forums.
low.
You had people on the forums who had bought like 100 keys, which is a lot of money.
Hundreds of dollars in keys. Keys were like
Yeah,
$1 each, I think. It's if you pay $5 and you get a pack of 5, pretty much. And I know people that spent hundreds in keys and didn't get, you know, say there's
they
4.
couldn't build anything
Yeah,
because
there's...
the rare components weren't dropping at all.
And
And they were actually like tabling their results.
that was the funniest part, was like all these people on the forums were just calling out Digital Extremes, who's the maker, and people were just making spreadsheets and putting all this data together about their runs, and it was all pretty fucking conclusive that these very specific items were not dropping. And so people were paying money thinking they were going to get these things,
The
but
worst part
they
about
left
it
them off
was
the
is
loot
that
table.
they implemented the update for all those things on a Friday, on a long weekend, and DE didn't respond to it until
Next
like
week
Tuesday.
sometime. Yeah. So like 5 days of that, people trying to spend money and get these items. get screwed out of it. And then what they did afterwards, when they made the keys, they fixed the drop rates, and they made the keys a little more available through finding them through missions in the game. But the only thing they really did to the people who actually, because I bought 5 keys just because we wanted to go see them, see these new places. So I spent $5 on that.
Which were underwhelming, by the way.
Yeah, they kind of were. But for everyone who actually spent money on keys, they gave them one key or something, one Tower 3 key, which was the best one.
And a Forma, right?
Yeah, I think I did get
for
a
each
Forma, which is a kind of like a highly sought after high-end item for this game now.
With too many uses.
Too many uses?
Yeah, because it's you can use it for your weapons. You can use it for building dojo rooms.
Oh yeah, it's used
It has too many
used in
purposes.
crafting. Yeah, it's just a generic high-end material. You can use it on your weapons to make them better. Certain weapons, you have to have them to build them in the first place.
But one of the biggest things that weekend that people were talking about was that basically saying that DE had sort of sinister motives in implementing the update when they couldn't fix anything, like it was a cash grab.
I mean, I've noticed things personally that I see on the forums. I think they are incredibly opaque.